Good afternoon, boys and girls. Welcome to another Thursday edition of the Quarantine Quiz Show. My name's Addison Taylor. I'm going to be your hostess this afternoon. How's everybody doing? She got on, she pieced together some hair that she found in her drag room. And because this is a recycled week of trivia, I'm wearing the blouse I wore the very first Quarantine Quiz Show 15 years ago. At least it feels like it's been that long. You like winning like Joe Exotic, like straight meth boys. Hey, bitch, go ahead. Yes, the mere purple people eater. I actually thought that I was going to feel a lot more clown-like. I surprisingly still feel like a woman. Hey, David. Ladies and gentlemen, Tracy Chapman is back with us. Once again, welcome to the Quarantine Quiz Show, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Addison Taylor. Go ahead and share my video. Let's get some players in here. If you are going to play along at home, grab a piece of paper and a pen. Or you can go ahead and print out one of those answer sheets that can be found at anrtickets.com under the Quarantine Quiz Show. Andy, yay! People should be getting their prizes any day. I sent out a bunch of stuff a couple days ago, and then I've got a couple more things to send out. I'm currently going to, well, not currently, because currently I'm doing this. But after the show, I'm going to pack up prizes for Scott Stoll, Joe Dodd, and Sean King, and put those in the mail tomorrow. Also want to give a huge shout out to, I picked up a huge box of sex toys today from Sex Nasty or Nice for my dirty ass bingo that's happening on Tuesday with my friend, adult film star Hunter Vance. There's ads for it all over my Facebook, so if you'd like to play, it's only $10. It comes with 2 cards that you can reuse for multiple games. I can't really explain what's going to happen, but you have to register and pay to play, and it's on Zoom. And you have to have a password to get into the room. So put all that together. Me, dirty bingo, and a hot porn star. It's going to be worth the $10. I'm just saying. Also like to give a shout out to Chris Morrissey. I got your envelope today. He got me, I didn't put on nails because I was piecing together this. But he sent me a bunch of like nail stickers. They're awesome. I'm going to wear those later on this week. And give a shout out to Kevin Van Wagner from Buffalo, New York. Sent me a Buffalo care package. My friend Howard from Fort Lauderdale is sending me some stuff for bingo as well. Some more adult toys. So it's going to be fun. And officially, I'm not sponsored by Impulse Group, but still huge shout out to Impulse Group for looking out for me the last 7 weeks. I've still got some of the prizes they gave me to give away, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So thank you very much. Also, a big shout out to Scott Benson Realty, OrlandoHomesByScott.com, the Orlando 2020 Wave Award winner for Orlando's favorite realtor. As promised, boys and girls, this is a recycled round of trivia. So today is all the reruns. Literally every question I ask is going to be a question that I have asked over the last 8 weeks. We'll see if you've learned anything, if you've retained any of that information that you've learned at trivia. Grab a cocktail, grab a shot, grab a beer, grab a glass of wine, grab all of them. It's Thursday. The weekend's almost here, bitches. You deserve it. As always, we've got 6 rounds of trivia to play. Go ahead and share my video. I want to wait till I get like 15 people to play. Hi, Joe. I emailed you back right before I started, so I don't know if you got it yet, but I'm packaging up your prizes. And if you want to find out what Grant and Dr. Ho would like as well, I'll just ship it all together, make it a little bit easier. I want to wait till we either get to 15 people or if the numbers drop. You're going to need one of those answer sheets or a piece of paper and a pen. Again, this is recycled trivia. Remember, you can get a guaranteed prize by tipping $5 to my Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal that's ticking along the bottom of your screen. Every $5 gets you a guaranteed prize for our next prize raffle drawing. Hey, Rodney. I do like this color purple hair. I might have to, and like if I sneeze or something, then it's coming off. Thank you, Cassie. But I think I might have to make this into a thing that I can wear all the time because it's nice. It makes me look natural. I like it. Sensible, delicate, feminine. I don't know why Tracy Elizabeth Chapman is suddenly being so needy. Maybe because she got on a collar now and she feels like she's bougie. And she feels like I'm a circus clown traveling the world. I'm not sure. All right. We got 16 kids. Oh, thank you, Athena. All right, we've got 16, so go ahead and get those pens and papers ready, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 1, you're going to type your answers in the chat. Travis, it is definitely a little too subtle. I know that you like things a little bit outlandish. You know, I'm just going for now. I had to go to Publix earlier, so this is just my daytime Publix look. You know, woman, delicate. Hey, Joey. All right, so round number 1, kids, is shout out trivia. That means you're going to type your answers in the chat. I'm going to read the question to you twice. Again, these are all repeats of trivias of days gone by. So we'll see if you learned anything. Here we go. Question number 1. Who was the legendary Benedictine monk who invented champagne? Who was the legendary Benedictine monk that invented champagne? Go ahead and type your answers in the chat. Oh, I forgot to mention that this week I'm also doing double prizes for people that get the high scores in the trivia. Am I portraying the role of Jane Crouch in a drag reincarnation of the Holy Land Experience? That wasn't the intention, but I kind of see it a little bit. However, I think that I'm a little more subtle and toned down than Jan Crouch was in real life. She was a frequent shopper of ritzy rags, wigs, and more over on Mills. True story. I see some of the answers coming in. The question one more time. Who was the legendary Benedictine monk who invented champagne? If you said Dom Perignon, you are correct. Number 2, name the largest freshwater lake in the world. Name the largest freshwater lake in the world. I can't stop looking at myself in the camera. Mother put on a little cosmetics this evening, too. Shit. Ladies and gentlemen, Doug Bowser's here. I believe there's still a little bit of time for you to book for his friend Taffy's Bingo Bonanza on Saturday. Top 3 bingos on all of the internet, kids. Doug Bowser's friend Taffy hosts it. Message Doug if you'd like to play. Taffy's on a break. If you said not Lake Eola. Daphne, I'm giving you a point. Daphne Ferraro's here too. Lake Superior is the correct answer. Speaking of Daphne Ferraro, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow you can go to her page for week 9 of Daphne and Friends. One of my favorite gigs the entire week. And then after that, you can stick around. You can come back. So you watch Daphne's show at 9:30. Then at 11 o'clock on my page, me, Daphne, and the beautiful April Fresh are doing a very professional show called This Show Sucks. You're going to want to tune in. There's an ad on the thing. Question number 3. Where would you find the Sea of Tranquility? Where would you find the Sea of Tranquility? I see the answers coming in. If you said that you would find the Sea of Tranquility on the moon, you are correct. Number 4, what kind of weapon is a falchion? Falchion. What kind of weapon is a falchion? Type your answer in the chat if you know the answer. If you said that a falchion is a sword, you are correct. I will also accept a big knife, but sword is what we're looking for. Number 5, which word goes before vest, beans, and quartet? What word goes before vest, beans, and quartet? Also, all those people that bought t-shirts for me back in April, you should have received them. When you wear them, tag me in the photo. I'd like to post a collage of everyone wearing their pretty feminine tops, otherwise known as a blouse. If you missed out on the chance to get one of those shirts, I've got new shirts on my brand new website, theaddisontaylor.com. There's also a calendar of all the shit that I'm doing, both in real life and online. So it's kind of easy to keep up if you go there, theaddisontaylor.com. What word comes before vest, beans, and quartet? If you said string, you are correct. Name the 7th planet from the sun. Name the 7th planet from the sun. If you said the 7th planet from the sun is not my anus, but your anus, then you are correct. Next up, who invented the rabies vaccination? Who invented the rabies vaccination? Bobby Lynch, you can go to my website. I've got some t-shirts on there. I've plunged into the 21st century. I now have t-shirts. Thank you, Dom. Feminine, sensible, delicate, soft. If you said the inventor of the rabies vaccination was Louis Pasteur, you are correct. Next question. Name the only American state to begin with the letter P. Name the only American state to begin with the letter P. Franklin, I do mean theaddisontaylor.com, the one and only, except on the internet, because addisontaylor.com is already taken. So is addypatty.com. So is every other fucking nickname that I've used in my entire goddamn life. But I'm the Addison Taylor. I could have gotten addisontaylor.co.uk, but probably wouldn't have worked that well. Hey, Danny, how are you? Ladies and gentlemen, if you said the answer was Pennsylvania, you are correct. Next question. Number 9. What is the world's longest river? What is the world's longest river? I'd also like to let people know, I believe today's the last day to apply for PUA benefits for the state of Florida. So if you were denied your unemployment because you are a 1099 or a gig worker, if you go to the Connect website, PUA, Pandemic something assistance, pandemic, I don't know. But you want to go there and fill that out, get it in today. The website wasn't having any issues today. So, and I got approved finally, kids. Only took since March 16th, but she's approved. She's waiting on the debit card now, so that'll be another 5 years. But that's a different story. If you said the world's longest river is the Amazon, you're correct. Next question, name the world's largest island. Name the world's largest island. Sean King, a bonus point for you for knowing that PUA is Pandemic Unemployment Assistance. I shouldn't, you know, I can't be pretty and smart. Today, I'm just pretty. Name the world's largest island. If you said that the world's largest island was Greenland, you're correct. Sean, you better email 496 people from unemployment. It's funny when you just bug everybody, they don't want to hear from you anymore, so just approved. Isn't that funny? Number 11. Name the world's largest ocean. Name the world's largest ocean. The world's largest ocean. If you said Pacific, you are correct. Number 12, what's the capital city of Spain? What is the capital city of Spain? The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. I think the YouTube app on my TV just went out, which is why we're sitting in silence. But that's okay, because at least this is the first week where we don't have to listen to that goddamn royalty-free music. I'll take it. That's a prize for everyone right off the bat. If you said that the capital city of Spain is Madrid, you are correct. Number 13, where would you find the world's most ancient forest? Where would you find the world's most ancient forest? Joey, I know that music makes the show. Hopefully during our break, I can reset the good old Roku box on my TV and see if I can get it back. Where would you find the world's most ancient forest? I see some answers coming in, but I don't think I saw the next one yet. So if you've answered already, I'll let you answer again. It's a country and a continent. A country and a continent. There we go. Now I see the right answers. Australia is correct. Number 14. What actor played Neo in The Matrix? What actor played Neo in The Matrix? Oh, look at God. It rebooted itself. So let me just go ahead and go back to the YouTube. Who played Neo in The Matrix? Doug Bowser, you are correct to put actor in quotation marks. Yeah, he's not known for his breakout roles. But I'd suck his dick a little bit. I'm just saying. If you said Keanu Reeves, you're correct. And question number 15. In which film did Humphrey Bogart say, "We'll always have Paris"? In which film did Humphrey Bogart say, "We'll always have Paris"? I see the answers coming in. So far, they all look like they're correct. If you said Casablanca, you're correct. That was our final question for round number 1, ladies and gentlemen. 15 questions. They were all worth 1 point. So out of 15, go ahead and write down the number of correct answers that you received. Now we're going to move on to round number 2. Round number 2. Again, this is completely recycled trivia from previous weeks. You're going to write these answers down on your paper. Do not type your answers in the chat. Again, write your answers on your paper, not in the chat. The category is monsters. Monsters is the category. Question number 1. What 2001 animated film features the voices of John Goodman and Billy Crystal? What 2001 animated film features the voices of John Goodman and Billy Crystal? Question number 2. Which actress portrays the lover of serial killer Eileen Wuornos in the 2003 film Monster? What actress portrays the lover of serial killer Eileen Wuornos in the 2003 film Monster? Write your answer down on your paper. You know, that feel-good movie about hometown Orlando girl Eileen Wuornos. Number 3, the song "What the Frequency, Kenneth" on REM's album Monster is a reference to a spontaneous attack on what newscaster? Write your answer down on your paper. The song What the Frequency, Kenneth on REM's album Monster is a reference to a spontaneous attack on what newscaster? You're fine, David Rodriguez. That's okay. Question number 4. In Jewish folklore, what is the name for an animated being created entirely from inanimate matter? Number 4. In Jewish folklore, what is the name for an animated being created entirely from inanimate matter? Again, write your answers down on your paper. Question number 5. In the 1984 film Gremlins, what is the name of the only Mogwai that does not turn into a gremlin? In the 1984 film Gremlins, what is the name of the only Mogwai that does not turn into a gremlin? Franklin, they do sound familiar. These are all, this is the recycled, the reduce, reuse, recycle round. If you're a borderline hoarder and you still have your answer sheets from weeks past, I'm just saying. Number 6. What monster is considered the Bigfoot of the Latino culture and received massive media attention in 2008 when a woman in Texas claimed to have captured a dead specimen, which later turned out to be a coyote? What monster is considered the Bigfoot of the Latino culture and received massive media attention in 2008 when a woman in Texas claimed to have captured a dead specimen, which later turned out to be a coyote? Number 7. After Cookie Monster announced that cookies are a sometimes food, who accused Cookie Monster of abandoning his pro-cookie agenda? After Cookie Monster announced that cookies are a sometimes food, who accused Cookie Monster of abandoning his pro-cookie agenda? Question number 8. In what baseball stadium would you find the 37-foot, 3-inch high left field wall known as the Green Monster? In what baseball stadium would you find the 37-foot, 3-inch high left field wall known as the Green Monster? Number 9. What monster truck beat Bigfoot for the first time in 1987 in St. Paul, Minnesota? What monster truck beat Bigfoot for the first time in 1987 in St. Paul, Minnesota? And question number 10. Dracula is based on the actual person Vlad Tepes, or Vlad the Impaler, from Transylvania. Where is Transylvania located? What country? Dracula is based on the actual person Vlad Tepes, or Vlad the Impaler, from Transylvania. In what country is Transylvania located? Give you a quick recap of the questions in case you missed one. Number 1, what 2001 animated film features the voices of John Goodman and Billy Crystal? Number 2, what actress portrays the lover of serial killer Eileen Wuornos in the 2003 film Monster? Number 3, the song What the Frequency, Kenneth on REM's album Monster is a reference to a spontaneous attack on what newscaster? Number 4, in Jewish folklore, what is the name for an animated being created entirely from inanimate matter? Number 5, in the 1984 film Gremlins, what's the name of the only mogwai that does not turn into a gremlin? Number 6, what monster is considered the Bigfoot of the Latino culture and received massive media attention in 2008 when a woman in Texas claimed to have captured a dead specimen, which later turned out to be a coyote? Number 7, after Cookie Monster announced that cookies are a sometimes food, who accused the Cookie Monster of abandoning his pro-cookie agenda? Number 8, in what baseball stadium would you find the 37-foot, 3-inch high left field wall known as the Green Monster? Number 9, what monster truck beat Bigfoot for the first time in 1987 in St. Paul, Minnesota? And number 10, Dracula is based on the actual person Vlad Tepes or Vlad the Impaler from Transylvania. In what country is Transylvania located? That concludes round number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 2 is over. I have that it is 7:33. I'm going to give you till 7:38. Go ahead and take a photo of your answer sheet. Send it to the email address scrolling along the bottom, quizshow2020@yahoo.com. When we come back from our quick and efficient break, I'm going to give you the answers to round number 2. We're going to go back to the porn titles, real or fake. Ooh, excuse me. We're going to do a round of real or fake porn titles, and then we're going to do another repeat round on classic video games, which was from week number 1. So you've got until 7:38. Go to the bathroom, smoke a cigarette, grab a cocktail, grab a beer, grab a shot, grab all of it. Grab yourself. Why not? It's Thursday. We'll be back in just a little bit. See y'all soon. Still a little bit of time for you to send those score sheets. QuizShow2020@yahoo.com. Remember, if you are not feeling confident with the repeat trivia, you can get a guaranteed prize by sending $5 to my Cash App or my Venmo or my PayPal. They're all scrolling along the bottom. We've got another prize raffle, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. I think now I can drink. We're two rounds in. That deserves a cocktail, don't you think? A little sensible wine. Delish, as always. All right, kids. Let's get the answers. The category was monsters. What 2001 animated film features the voices of John Goodman and Billy Crystal? That is Monsters, Inc. Number 2, what actress portrays the lover of serial killer Eileen Wuornos in the 2003 film Monster? Her name, Christina Ricci. Number 3, the song What the Frequency, Kenneth on REM's album Monster is a reference to a spontaneous attack on what newscaster? Dan Rather. Number 4, in Jewish folklore, what is the name for an animated being created entirely from inanimate matter? The correct answer for that is a golem. Number 5, in the 1984 film Gremlins, what's the name of the only Mogwai that does not turn into a gremlin? His name was Gizmo. Number 6, what monster is considered the Bigfoot of the Latino culture and received massive media attention in 2008 when a woman in Texas claimed to have captured a dead specimen, which later turned out to be a coyote? That is El Chupacabra. Number 7, after Cookie Monster announced that cookies are a sometimes food, who accused Cookie Monster of abandoning his pro-cookie agenda? That would be Stephen Colbert. Number 8, in what baseball stadium would you find the 37-foot, 3-inch high left field wall known as the Green Monster? Fenway Park. Number 9, what monster truck beat Bigfoot for the first time in 1987 in St. Paul, Minnesota? That would be Gravedigger. Sunday. And number 10, Dracula is based on the actual person Vlad Tepes or Vlad the Impaler from Transylvania. In what country is Transylvania located? It's in Romania. Those were all worth 2 points. 20 possible points. Go ahead and write down how many points you got for that round. Now we're moving on to round number 3, kids. This is Pick the Porn. I'm going to give you the name of a porn movie. You tell me if it's real or fake. Let me grab my porn card. You're going to type all your answers in your chat, in the chat. Oh my God, where's my porn card? There it is. You're going to type your answers in the chat, so I'm going to give you the name of a porn movie. You tell me if it's real or fake. Question number 1. Everybody Does Raymond. Everybody Does Raymond. Is that real or fake?
Now more than ever, you need technology you can buy. I'm a Dell Technologies advisor. Digital. If you're a small business, we're with you. DLDT. We want to help. So we'll be right here at home. Answering your calls. Providing support.
If you said Everybody Does Raymond is real, you are correct. Number 2, Ghost Lusters. Who are you going to call? Ghost Lusters. Is Ghost Lusters real or fake? Ladies and gentlemen, Ghost Lusters is real. Next up, we've got Little Oral Annie. Little Oral Annie. Is Little Oral Annie real or fake? Little Oral Annie is real. Number 4, The Twilight Bone. The Twilight Bone. Is that real or fake? I wonder if it's got anal scenes in it. Because do 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 do. Oh my god, I made a pun. The Twilight Bone, is that real or fake? The Twilight Bone is fake. Next up, number 5, I Dream of Weenie. I Dream of Weenie. Is that real or fake? I Dream of Weenie is real. Next up, we've got Jurassic Pork. Welcome to Jurassic Pork. Is Jurassic Pork a real porn or a fake porn? Type your answer down in the chat. Jurassic Pork is real. Next up, we've got Game of Moans. Game of Moans. Type in the chat whether you think Game of Moans is real or fake. Game of Moans, ladies and gentlemen, is fake. Number 8, Leave It to Cleavage. Tell me if that's a real porn or a fake porn. Leave It to Cleavage. Leave It to Cleavage is real. Next up, My Bear Lady. My Bear Lady. Is that real or fake? My Bear Lady is real. Number 10, Trade Runner. Trade Runner. Trade Runner is fake. Next up, Titanic. Titanic. Is Titanic real or fake? If you said Titanic was real, you are correct. Number 12, Raiders of the Lost Ass. Raiders of the Lost Ass. Real or fake? Raiders of the Lost Ass is fake. Number 13, The Breast Years of Our Life. The Breast Years of Our Life. The Breast Years of Our Life is fake. 14, A Tale of Two Titties. A Tale of Two Titties. Is that real or fake? A Tale of Two Titties is real. And our final question for real or fake porn titles, Pulp Fistin. Pulp Fistin. Is that real or fake? Pulp Fistin. Pulp Fistin is fake. Those were all worth 2 points. 15 questions, 30 points possible. How many did you get correct? Did you remember some of those from prior weeks? Can you believe those were all from over a month ago? April 9th is when I asked those questions. I can see, Joey, how that round fucks you up because they sound real. And also, most of us in this room are homosexuals. And I'm not saying that we're better than anyone else. I'm just saying that our selection of adult viewing materials is normally a little more refined. There's definitely usually very specific things that we Google. So that's why a lot of them sound real. Moving on to round number 4. Round number 4 is another write down round. You're going to write these down on your paper. Category is classic video games. I have heard about this gay quarantine happy hour. Is that the one that has the it's got the Telegram account or whatever? I think I was a member of it for like a day. And then downloaded Telegram and then realized that there were 85,000 messages an hour and I had to get out. And people also repost lots of things in groups, like the same thing. Like, that gets on my nerves.
Coming up tonight at 11,
I'm weird. I'm weird.
Yeah.
All right, classic video games. Number 1, what classic video game required the player to jump from cube to cube to change the colors of the blocks while avoiding Coily, Ugg, Slick, Sam, and Wrong Way? What classic video game required the player to jump from cube to cube to change the colors of the blocks while avoiding Coily, Ugg, Slick, Sam, and Wrong Way? Write your answer down on your paper. My wine's kicked in because it just got hot and I just I can't read anymore. Number 2, in the video game Donkey Kong, a damsel in distress, Pauline, gets rescued from the title character by who? In the video game Donkey Kong, a damsel in distress, Pauline, gets rescued from the title character by who? Go ahead and write your answer down on a piece of paper, Casey. Thanks for joining us. The even round, this is round number 4, but you would have no way of knowing that because you just got here. But round number 4, and even rounds we write down, odd rounds we type in the chat. Just to change it up a little bit. Number 3, in which game does a knight ride an ostrich and attempt to destroy an enemy knight by colliding with the other knight? In which game does a knight ride an ostrich and attempt to destroy an enemy knight by colliding with the other knight? Number 4, in one of the most popular arcade games of all time, Pac-Man features ghosts by the name of Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and who else? In one of the most popular arcade games of all time, Pac-Man features ghosts by the name of Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and who else? Number 5, in which game do you pick one of these characters? Thor, the warrior, Merlin, the wizard, Thyra, the Valkyrie, or Questor, the elf, to traverse through a dungeon while attacking monsters, collecting treasures, food, and potion? In which game do you pick one of these characters? Thor, the warrior, Merlin, the wizard, Thyra, the Valkyrie, or Questor, the elf, to traverse through a dungeon while attacking monsters, collecting treasures, food, and potion? Number 6. What is the name of the cheat code that appeared in many classic video games that's up, up, down, down, left, right, BA? What's the name of the cheat code that appeared in many classic video games that is up, up, down, down, left, right, BA? Number 7. What game was released for the Mac in 1993 in which special books written by an artisan and explorer named Atris are used to travel to several worlds known as ages? What game was released for the Mac in 1993 in which special books written by an artisan and explorer named Atris are used to travel to several worlds known as ages? Number 8. The royalty-free music is back, Joey. There you go. Number 8. In which classic video game do you dig underground tunnels while avoiding the pukas and figures that can be defeated by pumping them up until they explode or by luring them under a rock to crush them? In which classic video game do you dig underground tunnels while avoiding the pukas and figures that can be defeated by pumping them up until they explode or by luring them under a rock to crush them? Number 9. What Windows game first appearing in Windows 3.1 is still standard on the operating system and is the oldest non-card-based game to hold that distinction? What Windows game first appearing in Windows 3.1 is still standard on the operating system and is the oldest non-card-based game to hold that distinction? And number 10, what company introduced the Pong video game in 1972? What company introduced the Pong video game in 1972? It's now 8 o'clock on the dot. You've got until 8:05 to take a picture of your answer sheets for rounds 3 and 4. Send them to quizshow2020@yahoo.com. The email address is scrolling along the bottom of your screen. 8:05. Time for another quick and efficient break. Go ahead and refresh those cocktails. Go to the little boys' room. Go to the little girls' room. Do what you need to do. We're going to come back with another round of shout-out trivia. And then we're going to end with a common bond quiz. We'll see you back at 8:05. And we're back. Oh, a little early. My clock in my drag room is about 60 seconds quicker. So you guys still got a little bit of time. I'm going to just refresh my palate with a little wine. Before I give you the answers, kids, I'm doing a late night bingo on Tuesday called Dirty Ass Bingo. It's on Zoom. You've got to register to do it if you want to participate, but I'm going to put up the little ad right here. Look at that hot piece of man candy. It's $10 to play. You get 2 bingo cards that are reusable for all of our games. My good friend, adult film star Hunter Vance, is going to be on the chat as well, doing some fun stuff for y'all. I can't really say what's going to happen, but he's just as filthy as I am, so use your imagination. It's going to be a good time. So you can go to my Facebook page and find where to book those tickets. I see that no one has number 7. Okay, so I'm going to just give everyone points for question number 7. Everyone's going to get points for question number 7 because you've already emailed your sheet. Number 7, what game was released for the Mac in 1993? Which special books written by an artisan and explorer named Atris are used to travel several worlds known as Ages? But everyone's going to get points for that, so it's fine. Here's the answers for the video game round, classic video game round. Number 1, what classic video game required the player to jump from cube to cube to change the colors of the blocks while avoiding Coily, Ugg, Slick, Sam, and Wrong Way? That was Q*bert. Number 2, in the video game Donkey Kong, a damsel in distress, Pauline, gets rescued from the title character by who? Mario. Number 3, in which game does a knight ride an ostrich and attempt to destroy an enemy knight by colliding with the other knight? Joust. Number 4, in one of the most popular arcade games of all time, Pac-Man features ghosts by the name of Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. Number 5. In which game do you pick one of these characters? Thor the Warrior, Merlin the Wizard, Thyra the Valkyrie, or Questor the Elf to traverse through a dungeon while attacking monsters, collecting treasures, food, and potions? That's Gauntlet. Number 6, what is the name of the cheat code that appeared in many classic video games? That's up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. I will accept Konami code, Contra code, or the 30 lives code. Number 7, what game was released for Mac in 1993? Which special books written by an explorer named Atris are used to travel to several worlds known as ages? That was Myst. Number 8, which classic video game do you dig underground tunnels while avoiding the pukas and figures that can be defeated by pumping them up until they explode or by luring them under a rock to crush them? That's Dig Dug. Number 9, what Windows game, first appearing in Windows 3.1, is still standard on the operating system and is the oldest non-card-based game to hold that distinction? Minesweeper. Number 10, what company introduced the Pong video game in 1972? That would be Atari. We're now on round number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 5. We're going to finish super early today, bitch. Round number 5 is another shout-out round of trivia. Remember, round number 4, those were all worth 2 points. So 20 possible points. Everyone's going to get points for question number 7. Yep, Sean, I'll repeat 1 through 4 for you. 1 was Q*bert. Number 2, Mario. Number 3, Joust. And number 4, Clyde. Q*bert, Mario, Joust, and Clyde. $20 possible points. Everyone gets 2 points for number 7. All right, round number 5. Here we go. Type your answers into the chat. Which garden is considered to be among the 7 wonders of the ancient world? Which garden is considered to be among the 7 wonders of the ancient world? You can type your answer in the chat. Which garden is considered to be among the 7 wonders of the ancient world? If you said the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, you are correct. Number 2, what color is a Himalayan poppy? What color is a Himalayan poppy? If you said the Himalayan poppy is blue, you're correct. Number 3, what kind of flowers were once exchanged as a form of currency in Amsterdam? What kind of flowers were once exchanged as a form of currency in Amsterdam? Type your answer in the chat if you know the answer. If you said that they were tulips, you're correct. Number 4, what colored jersey is worn by the winners of each stage of the Tour de France? What color jersey is worn by the winners of each stage of the Tour de France? Waiting for some of the answers to come in. There we go. If you said yellow or gold, I'll accept gold, but yellow or gold. Number 5, in 2011, which country hosted a Formula One race for the first time? In 2011, which country hosted a Formula One race for the first time? If you said India, you're correct. Number 6, what is the painting La Gioconda more usually known as? What is the painting La Gioconda more usually known as? L-A space Gioconda. As in my Gioconda. My Gioconda don't. My Gioconda don't want none unless you've got hun. That was just a clue. What is the painting La Gioconda more normally known as? Otherwise known as the Mona Lisa. Number 7, in music, what does the term piano mean? In music, what does the term piano mean? Piano, Piano. It's Joey. You can give me another answer because It's not looking for the instrument. It's looking for like it's a direction in musical composition. In music, the term piano means to be played softly. I will accept soft, softly, softer, any of those. Number 8. Name the Spanish artist, sculptor, and draftsman famous for co-founding the Cubist movement. Name the Spanish artist, sculptor, and draftsman famous for co-founding the Cubist movement. I see the answers coming in. If you said Pablo Picasso, you are correct. Number 9. Who was Henry VIII's first wife? Who was Henry VIII's first wife? Henry VIII's first wife is... Oh, I haven't seen it yet. So all the answers that I see are kind of sort of correct. Catherine of Aragon. So if you just said Catherine, I'll take it. Any form of Catherine, I will accept. Catherine of Aragon. Number 10. Who was the architect that designed the Millennium Dome? Who was the architect that designed the Millennium Dome? Go ahead and type your answer in the chat. Who is the architect that designed the Millennium Dome? If you said Richard Rogers, you are correct. Number 12. Number 11, sorry, number 11. Which Shakespeare play features the character Shylock? Which Shakespeare play features the character Shylock? If you said The Merchant of Venice, you are correct. Number 12. Who wrote The Vampire Chronicles, which include the novels Armand, Blood and Gold, and Interview with the Vampire? Who wrote The Vampire Chronicles, which include the novels Armand, Blood and Gold, and Interview with the Vampire? If you said Anne Rice, you are correct. Number 13. What is sushi traditionally wrapped in? What is sushi traditionally wrapped in? If you said seaweed, you're correct. Number 14. What color is absinthe? What color is absinthe? If you said green, you're correct. Our final question for this round. What flavor is the liqueur Cointreau? What flavor is the liqueur Cointreau? Cointreau is orange flavored. Or as we like to say in the hood, orange. Athena, you're right. It's triple sec for people with money. Orange. U-R-N-J. Orange. Bitch, I put on a little bit of makeup. God damn it, she's gorgeous and feminine and soft and beautiful. Okay. That was round number 5. 15 questions, 1 point each, 15 possible points. Write down how many you got correct. Our final round, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to write these down on your paper. Round number 6. This is a Common Bond quiz. That means questions 1 through 9, if you get them all correct, the answers have something in common. Number 10, you're going to want to let me know what those answers have in common. All right, write your answers down on your paper. 1 through 9 are worth 2 points. Number 10 is worth 7 points. Joey, I did get one of them fancy halo lights. Did I not give the answers to round 4? My wine is kicked in. I might not have. Oh no, I did. Cassie, it's fine. If you're the only one who didn't get them, just email me the thing and then I'll grade it for you like a kindergarten teacher. That's why I look so beautiful. The ring light, the halo light, because I'm an angel. All right, round number 6, Common Bond. Write your answers down on your paper. Here we go. Number 1. In Mike Tyson's Punch-Out!, Little Mac first faces Glass Joe, then Von Kaiser from Germany, followed by what character who hails from Tokyo, Japan? In Mike Tyson's Punch-Out!, Little Mac first faces Glass Joe, then Von Kaiser from Germany, followed by what character who hails from Tokyo, Japan? This has switched from royalty-free music to just people trash talking. Jesus, come on, commercials. Number 2. What card game represents a battle between mighty wizards, known as planeswalkers, who employ spells, items, and fantastic creatures depicted on individual cards to defeat their opponents? What card game represents a battle between mighty wizards known as planeswalkers who employ spells, items, and fantastic creatures depicted on individual cards to defeat their opponents? Number 3. What is the more common name for the Enserio that takes place during the San Fermin Festival, held every year in Pamplona, Spain? What is the more common name for the Enserio that takes place during the San Fermin Festival, held every year in Pamplona, Spain? David, it doesn't surprise me that the answer for number 2 is your favorite game. Number 4. What is the nickname of Lieutenant Pete Mitchell, played by Tom Cruise in the film Top Gun? What's the nickname of Lieutenant Pete Mitchell, played by Tom Cruise in the film Top Gun? Number 5. What broadcaster has been married 8 times to 7 different women and also broadcasted his final show on December 16th, 2010? What broadcaster has been married 8 times to 7 different women and also broadcasted his final show on December 16th, 2010? Number 6. What term can be used to describe a type of ship built in New England in the 19th century, an infamous 1938 Hurricane, the Apollo 12 command module, as well as a nickname for Joe DiMaggio? What term can be used to describe a type of ship built in New England in the 19th century, an infamous 1938 Hurricane, the Apollo 12 command module, as well as a nickname for Joe DiMaggio? Number 7. What is the code name of Major General Clayton M. Abernathy, the original field commander on the G.I. Joe team? What's the code name of Major General Clayton M. Abernathy, the original field commander of the G.I. Joe team? Number 8. What guitarist co-founded the alternative rock band REM before moving on to side projects such as The Minus Five? What guitarist co-founded the alternative rock band REM before moving on to side projects such as the -5.
In a place like this, you're never alone.
Number 9. What comedian played the role of Zed in Police Academy 2, 3, and 4, Shakes the Clown in the film Shakes the Clown, and did the voice of Mr. Floppy in the TV show Unhappily Ever After? What comedian played the role of Zed in Police Academy 2, 3, and 4, Shakes the Clown in the film Shakes the Clown, and did the voice of Mr. Floppy in the TV show Unhappily Ever After? And number 10. What is the common bond for all these answers? What's the common bond for all these answers? If you got the common bond, just in the chat write the words "got it." I don't see anyone writing "got it." Oh, we got, okay, 1. Can I repeat number 7? Yes, I can. Just for you, Joe. What is the code name of Major General Clayton M. Abernathy, the original field commander of the G.I. Joe team? What's the code name of Major General Clayton M. Abernathy, the original field commander of the G.I. Joe team? Looks like Franklin got it too. Very good. This wine has me feeling delicious. All right, it's now 8:35, kids. 8:35. You've got until 8:40. Take a picture of your answer sheet. Mail it to Quiz Show 2020. When we come back, I'm going to give you the answers. I'm going to down the rest of this bottle of wine. What could go wrong? Remember, I'm doing double prizes for high score rounds this week on trivia. Double prizes. So I'll do my email tomorrow and send it all out to everybody. Tomorrow, well, let's be honest, Saturday. Tomorrow night, you can catch me on Daphne Ferraro's Facebook page for Ferraro and Daphne and Friends. Then we're going to do This Show Sucks on my social media at 11 with myself, Daphne, and April Fresh. Don't forget, you can book your tickets for Dirty Ass Bingo featuring Hunter Vance. Happening on Zoom this Tuesday at midnight. Gonna be good. Gonna be real, real good. You've got some time to send me those score sheets. If you don't feel like you're doing too good on the recycle round of trivia, remember you can get a guaranteed prize by tipping $5 to Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Thank you all so much for the love and support over the last several weeks. I would literally not have been able to pay my bills without y'all. So I will forever be thankful and beyond humbled to have so many awesome people in my life. Even if you gave me $1, that dollar kept the lights on. So thank you. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll see you in a couple minutes.
Presenting Power Store. It's smart, it's adaptable. The future of storage is here. With up to 7 times more performance and up to 3 times lower latency. Featuring data in place upgrades for 0 downtime and greater availability with consistent edge to core to cloud operations. Let's make one step ahead real with Power Store from Dell Technologies.
Okay. I'm still early. It's like less than a minute, though. It's fine. You know, rules are made to be broken. I don't give a fuck if you send them late. Whatever. All right, the answers to round number 6. In Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, Little Mac first faces Glass Joe, then Von Kaiser, followed by what character who hails from Tokyo, Japan? Piston Honda. Number 2. What card game represents a battle between wizards known as planeswalkers who employ the spells, items, and fantastic creatures depicted on cards to defeat their opponents? Magic the Gathering. Number 3. What's the more common name for the Enserio that takes place during the San Fermin Festival held every year in Pamplona, Spain? That's the Running of the Bulls. Number 4. What's the nickname of Lieutenant Pete Mitchell, played by Tom Cruise in the movie Top Gun? Maverick. What broadcaster who has been married 8 times to 7 women broadcasted his final show on December 16th, 2010? Larry King. What term can be used to describe a type of ship built in New England on the 19th century? An infamous 1938 hurricane, the Apollo 12 command module, as well as a nickname for Joe DiMaggio. That's a Yankee Clipper. Number 7. What's the code name of Major General Clayton M. Abernathy, the original field commander of the G.I. Joe team? Hawk. Don't you hate it when you know the common bond once you start hearing the answers? It seems so easy. Number 8, what guitarist co-founded the alternative rock band REM before moving on to side projects such as the Minus 5? His name, Peter Buck. Number 9, what comedian played the role of Zed in Police Academy 2, 3, and 4, Shakes the Clown in the movie of the same title, and did the voice of Mr. Floppy in the TV show Unhappily Ever After? His name, Bobcat Goldthwait. Number 10, what's the common bond of all these answers? NBA basketball teams. Questions 1 through 9 were worth 2 points. Number 10 is worth 7 points. So there are 25 possible points for that round. As promised, kiddos, I'm going to chug the rest of this bottle of wine. That's it. We finished our trivia. So whatever you've got left in your glass or in your bottle, cheers, motherfuckers. Delish. Ooh, makes me feel nice. Thank you all so much for tuning in to another edition of the Quarantine Quiz Show. Shout out to Scott Benson, Orlando's 2020 Wave Award winner for Orlando's favorite realtor. Sex Nasty or Nice, Fab Scout, and as always, Impulse Group Orlando for making this happen for me. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Don't forget to book those tickets for Dirty Ass Bingo on Tuesday. $10. Get you a whole lot more than bingo. I'm going to put it that way for you. I will be calling bingo numbers. My good, sexy friend Hunter Vance will be entertaining you as you play. I know that Florida is we're supposed to be reopening phase 2 in the next couple days. Y'all are grown, so I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I don't fucking trust it. So, don't leave the house unless you need to. If you do, wear your mask, take your vitamin C, take your hand sanitizer, social distance. I love y'all. I'll see you soon. Sean, it says you put your answer in the wrong. That's fine. I'll figure it out. Especially now that I'm drunk. The rules don't matter. Joey, you're right. People are being stupid. Well, to be fair, people were stupid before this pandemic happened. It's funny that America is the only country that just decided that the pandemic is over, so we're going to go back to normal. Okay. Whatever. Because the wine is flowing through, and I feel some type of way. So y'all take care of each other, make good choices, go with God, be blessed, all that stuff. Love y'all. Bye.